I've got a couple of things to go through today, so it's very spring-like today. All my skincare is done already just to save time. I am doing a video in the next couple of days on requested daytime and nighttime skincare. So I'll either do those two separately or together, but that'll be in the next video. My hair is crazy today, guys, but we're just going to go with it. Let me know when you're on. Okay, still waiting for my makeup brushes, guys. So for the foundation, I'm just going to use my Clean Beauty Blender because I love these Studio London brushes, but the foundation brush is too soft, so it just doesn't get the foundation where it needs to be. But I shall keep going, guys. So skincare is done. So I'm going to get my primer shortly. Take some water. It's a little bit noisy here today, so don't mind the noise if you hear noise. But I'm on. I'm going to go in with my primer. Looking forward to getting my hair done, as you can see, guys. But let me know when you're on. Where it is, I can't see. So do let me on. Let me know. Even let me on. This is the W7 Prime Magic, and it is their anti-redness plumping primer. So it's green is kind of like purple. If you ever see that in a primer, basically it just means that it helps combat redness. So, and even at skin tone. So that's what we're going to do. It's from W7, so we're just going to pop it on. This is kind of like a gel consistency. But definitely take a look at W7. I would if I were you. They're a really good brand. As I said before, all the skincare is done, so we're just going to pop that around. I hope everyone's well. If anyone is looking this on replay, if you're new, if you don't know who I am, my name is Kira. Outside of YouTube, I'm a support worker for people with Down syndrome and autism, and I do makeup tutorials on YouTube, so definitely check out the channel if you're interested. And don't be afraid to say hello when you're on, or if you're on replay, just hashtag replay. So you can see it soaks into the skin really quickly, guys, really, really quickly. And you can see I do have red on my skin, like redness. So this is why a green or a purple will counteract that. So with the cream or the foundation, I'm actually going to go in with the skin tint. This is the Buttermilk Glaze SPF 30. So, and it's vanilla bean butter. But it's actually quite dark. I know it says vanilla bean butter. I was worried it was going to be too pale for me, but it's really good. So that's it, guys. It's been a crazy week so far. Crazy. Just yeah, so if you're new to the channel, my name is Kira. If you don't know me, I am a support worker for people with autism and Down syndrome outside of YouTube, and then onside YouTube, I do makeup tutorials. So definitely check out the channel if you're interested in makeup, things like that. Hi Kyle. Hi Peyton. Thank you. Hello to everybody. If you're new, it's great to have you on here. So what I'm going to do is just do a springtime makeup tutorial, guys. Keep it really kind of fresh and just like maybe like a no look makeup, basically, like just clean and fresh today. How have you all been? If you're new here, definitely introduce yourself, or if you want your channel to be kind of noticed, definitely pop that down. I'm very kind of into that, letting other people kind of pop down their channel and get their self-recognized for sure. I'm just Peyton. Hello, Peyton. Hello, Kylie Love. Is it Kylie Love? I like you got a little dog, I think, if my eyesight is okay. It's cute on your picture. So this is basically just a springtime makeup tutorial. Outside of YouTube, I do support work for like young adults with autism and Down syndrome. But here we're going to do a makeup tutorial. Let me know how your week is going, guys. This is it. It's like a skin tint, so it's not a full foundation because we don't want to kind of overload the skin. But yeah, this is literally a makeup tutorial, guys. If you're interested, definitely stick around. So this is what it looks like. And it does have an SPF 30. So I'm just going to pop that around the skin. Let me know how your day is going, guys, what you're up to. It's like 8:15 at night here, so it's nighttime here. Great. If you can hear me, let me know, guys, because I've been having I know I can see your comments, but let me know if you can hear me. I've been having so much issues with the sound, so definitely just let me know in comments if you can hear me. I'm just going to blend this in, guys. This is vanilla bean butter from the Butter Glaze from NYX. I've got a new video out today, guys, on the Maybelline Cloudtopia blushes. They were amazing, guys. I loved using those. They're like a gel consistency. So definitely take a look at that. But do let me know in the comments if you can hear me so I'm not talking to myself. I think it wasn't the last live, the live before, it got to like 10 minutes and they were saying in the comments, we can't hear you. So that was frustrating. So we're just going to calm all that down. I definitely am going through a red skin phase, guys. I kind of, not breaking out, but redness. So maybe it's rosacea or something. I don't know. Reality vibes, thank you. Peace upon you too. Love from Pakistan. Thank you. I hope you're well. Thank you all for joining me today. This is a kind of makeup tutorial. And we're going to kind of go through like a spring makeup look. But definitely introduce yourself, guys, in the comments. And again, if you're looking to kind of have your channel kind of, you know, advertised, definitely pop it in the comments so people can see. My name is Kira. Okay, I'm going to actually put on some more, guys, because the thing is with the skin tint, you can build it up. So it's not very heavy. So if you see after the first or second application that it's not really doing anything, definitely pop it on again. I'm going to pop it on again. Hi, Jackson. And then we're just going to kind of get more of a clear look. I'm hoping my light stays with me. It's been kind of acting out, shall we say. So that's what it looks like, guys. It's darker actually when you put it out. So my skin's a bit darker than this. So I'm glad it actually worked. Okay. Right. So let's just go back in with the Beauty Blender. So we're just going to pop that around. I'm trying to use a dry Beauty Blender because when I put the water on it or dampen it, it does tend to take away from the foundation. So you have an English exam on Monday. Oh my goodness, you're having exams already. Is it midterms? Is that why? You have 5K subscribers. That's amazing. Congratulations. I try to come on here when I can. Live wise, I do videos most every week, but I try to come on here when I can. I'm pretty busy outside of work, but I do like coming on and chatting to you guys. Okay, so I think that's going to be okay. We are going to go in with a concealer. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and I'm saying hydrating because I am going through like a dry skin phase. You can tell I was on an overnight. I do overnights all the time, which is like looking after the guys at night that I work with who are in supported living, and they are tiring, guys. Oh my goodness, it's a very busy kind of time when you do overnights. So yeah, you can tell. So this is just the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating Concealer, and I only put this in the T-zone, guys. I don't put it anywhere else. You don't need a lot. Jackson Hilly, you're really nervous about the exam. Is there a lot to study? I didn't think they had exams this early. Okay. I'm going to use this blender again, guys. And hi, Kaya. Kaya, how are you? I know I'm a little bit later on. I was supposed to be on at 8 o'clock. Okay. But I'm on. I'm so glad you're on, Kaya. Hi, Tassos. How are you? I'm good. You're okay. How's your week in school, Kaya, so far? How was yesterday and today? If you pass your exam, you're going to say all about it. Great. Great. I hope you do. I hope you do. Exams are always stressful. I remember that. Today, my friend asked me to walk with her. Oh, that's good. Did you get to talk about anything that you wanted to talk about, or? Okay, I think we're just gonna, sorry guys, we're just gonna get somebody out. There we go. All right. Harper, where are you from? I'm from Ireland. I'm from Ireland, from Dublin. Okay, we're probably going to go around one more time. Tassos, how have you been? How's life with you? Yeah, we're just going to go around one more time, just slightly here, just to get, and then we're going to kind of settle everything down with, you're a bit of a stress head, so am I. I am too, so I understand that. Okay, and a little here and here, and then we're gonna, only because I was on an overnight last night, and sometimes I'm fine and I look very refreshed, and last night this morning I just looked, yeah, you've been on an overnight, I can tell. So we're just gonna warm that up with the fingers quickly, and then just a little bit here. That's okay. I always go to them. I shouldn't. I go to the worst conclusion all the time, so I'm an overthinker, Jackson. So I think that's what makes me a stress head. Okay. Kaya, not really, but me and her and my BFF were at the swings with a boy, but he is just a friend. Okay. And do you see him, like, does he hang out with you a lot, or is he kind of new? I'm glad things are going better. I'm glad things are going better. Tassos, I watched your last live today. Kaya was watching a weird movie with her mom. Yeah, I don't think they expected that movie. I don't think it was something that they realized when they were watching it. Because yeah, I think it was a surprise to them. Harper, I can play a lot of songs on the guitar. Oh wow. I've always wanted to play a musical instrument. Okay, so now we've kind of got everything. I nearly just knocked down the brushes there, guys. Okay. We're going to set everything with a powder. I'm going to take some water. Yeah, I'm glad, Kaya, today went good. Sometimes after a few days, things tend to mellow out. The weather must be getting better there now. It's kind of coming into springtime. Yes, Tassos. I've not been there with my, I think I kind of, do you remember when And Just Like That came out? It was the Sex and the City sequel. And I think, I remember watching it with my mum, because when we were younger, we used to always watch it. And it was when Miranda kind of, I don't know, she was exploring, I guess, the dating world, and that was a scene where I think the two of us looked at each other, and I was like, I'm just going to make a cup of tea, and she was like, yeah, I'm going to go out for some fresh air. You always have those scenes sometimes with parents or just people in general that you don't see a lot, and it gets awkward. So yeah, I get that for sure. Okay, so this is just the Studio London brush from Superdrug. I'm waiting for my Real Technique still, guys, to come through. And I'm just going to set everything really lightly. Kaya, cool. But like today I was walking around, but some girls just looked at me and like laughed. Some girls are probably jealous. You know, sometimes their insecurity shows through jealousy, but just work on yourself, work on you. And if you have relationships or friendships, when I say relationships, I mean friendships, just work on them and just focus on like your group so that nothing else that you need is no added stress, you know? But I know it's easier said than done. I do remember school, and I know it's a lot easier said than done. So, for sure. Okay. I'm a little bit more organized today, so hopefully everything stays that way. Hi, sorry if I was stressing you out. No, Jackson, you weren't. I'm just very similar. I'm an overthinker. I've always been an overthinker. So that kind of brings on just people that I am a stressed person. So no, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. So you don't have to say sorry. Okay, so I'm going to go in. Okay, but I also had my big ass headphones on. I know everybody I know has those little earpieces, but I have these pink Lotus headphones, Kaya, and I refuse to wear anything else. I love them. I know they probably look very 90s, but I love them. I always, anytime I'm looking at Netflix outside of school or not, or out of work, or, I'm always, or listening to music, they're always on. So yeah, but it doesn't help when you're trying to hear things and you can't. Yeah, I get that. But okay, so this is the Drunk Elephant anti-pollution bronzing drops. Yeah, mine are pink. They're called Lotus Fry or something like that, but they're like baby pink. And like you wouldn't miss them if you saw them. You wouldn't miss them. So yeah, I'm proud of them. I'll wear them. I'm proud. But all of my people that I know have those tiny little buds, but I don't know. I like mine. I just like mine. So this is the anti-pollution bronzing drops from Drunk Elephant. If you see my lives a lot or my videos, you know that I have a lot of dupes for them, like the Revolution and W7. And what I'm going to do is just pop it around where the sun naturally just hits your face. Okay, and then if there's anything else, we can just get rid of that. Yours are baby pink and they're called JBL. Oh, wow. Yeah, I like that color. I like that color. So I'm just going to get my double-ended brush, guys. And this side is more like the bronzer. And then this side, I'm going to buff it out. So I'm just going to hold that back. I'm just going to start here. And it's a nice kind of light color. As you blend it in, it does brighten up. So don't worry if it looks really dark. As you can see, when you blend it in, it's like nice light color. So when I'm stressed, I get really emotional. Same here, because you just can't help it, can you? If something is stressing you out, obviously it's going to affect you emotionally for sure. I get that for sure. I understand. Especially if other things are going on, you know, outside of exams or just in general. I hope Candace is okay. Remember, she said she broke her leg. I hope she's okay. Because she's out of training now. She's not able to train. I was thinking the other day, I hope she's okay. Okay, so I've just kind of popped it around. Then what you can do, if you find this is too harsh, just use the other end and you just buff it out. I will never forget how everyone laughed at school when I accidentally bought a girl style sneakers. I couldn't buy another pair, so I stick to them for months. So humiliating. Really? Well, what did they look like? I mean, I think that's like, I remember there was like you know, those Nike tracksuit bottoms. They were huge when I was in school, but the button down ones, if you remember, the button down ones, and everyone was wearing them. So like literally they had buttons all the way down the legs, and that was a nightmare because yeah, I remember I had one pair, yeah, and all my friends were wearing them, but I wasn't a fan. But you remember they just went right down and they could open. I didn't like them at all, but they were really, really popular. Tomorrow you have a handball game. Are you looking forward to it? Jackson, I haven't been stressed out in ages. Well, hopefully this calms down then. Okay, so let's pop things back that we're not using now, just so things don't get crazy. Right, got my water, but I need to get straws. Okay, so we're just going to kind of use the Huda Beauty powder bronzer just to set everything. Oh no, actually we're going to use Kiko Milano. So are you looking forward to the handball game? Okay. Right, so this is what it looks like. It's very used, as you can see. It's the Kiko Milano Fusion Bronzer. Fusion. So, okay, so what we're going to do is use the same kind of brush that we used for the... I'm glad you're looking forward to it. Is anybody going to see it, like your parents? We're just going to pop this around and then buff it out with this side. So this is from Studio London. It's just their double-ended brush. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that in. Jackson, I feel so grateful for you. Oh, thank you. Kaya, but I haven't been to handball in some time. Your dad is going. Okay. Do you guys train or anything like that first, or practice? Probably practice is what I mean when I say that. It's good that you haven't been, okay. You haven't trained in a while. Well, you'll see how it goes. It's always good to get back into things, isn't it? I think. Do you know what you're going to be playing, or do you know who you're going to be playing? Or is it against another school? So I think I've kind of set everything with that, guys. I'm just going to go again this side, and we're just going to pop that around. Okay. And you can see it's just what I'm trying to do is have makeup there, but not have it overloaded. So that's what we're doing, trying to make it look springtime, but not too much, basically. Okay. So I'm just, you don't know who you're playing against. Okay. Okay. I'm looking at, like, I'm trying to look at different like work setups, like makeup setups, ones with drawers at the bottom, because everything I have here, all the lights are in one section, my makeup is in another. I'm trying to kind of put everything away. So I have been looking at like different kind of setups. So I'm hoping to get something in the next while. Okay, so we are now going in with something I did on my videos today. This is the Maybelline Cloudtopia kind of mousse gel blushers. I have got a video on it. I did it today. Definitely take a look if you want to. You're going to be back in a bit, Kaya. Okay, that's fine. This is what it looks like. It's like a gel consistency, and I'm going to pop that on. I have a video on it, so definitely take a look if you have time or you're interested. Now it looks quite strong, but you'll see as I blend it out, as it's blended out, it goes really nice into the skin. And then what you can do is buff that out with a buffing brush. And it's just a really nice blush. And what I like about it is even though it looks kind of more of an orange, it goes on like a baby pink. So it doesn't look, and then as you turn, now what you can do is if you're thinking to yourself that's too strong, just get like a clean buffing brush and just see, you can just get to the color depth that you want to. And that's kind of what you get. So this is in Coral. I didn't say the name, did I? This is in Coral. So we're going to go on the other side. And then just use our hands to just buff it out there like that. And then if we need to go in with the brush, we will. But let me know how you guys are doing as well. I've just been on one day off, one day on, one night off, one night on, kind of in my work shift pattern. So this one came on a lot easier, didn't it, guys? Because I tended to go a bit lighter. So that's better. But thank you for the love hearts, guys. I can't see who's on where the camera light is, but definitely let me know when you're on. Okay, so yeah, that one, I think when I did it a little bit lighter, this kind of worked out a bit better. So that's it, kind of very light. I don't want to go too dark. We're going to do the brows now. Okay, so that's Cloudtopia from Maybelline. So if you look at the video today, I did Cloudtopia and Ethereal Rose was in the video as well. So they're like a gel consistency, guys, if you're wondering what they're like. I'm going to get my brows done now. I always want to come on and being seriously organized, and then that doesn't go to plan. Okay, I found it. Thank you for the love hearts, guys. Okay, so this is the Revolution double-ended brush. So you've got double-ended brows brush. So you've got a brush on one side, and then on the other side you've got a kind of a crayon pen, very soft pen. What I would say is go in strokes, guys. Don't do a line. I think we used to all just do that line. If you go in strokes, it's more kind of following a natural kind of brow shape. So we're going to just brush it first. This is in medium brown. I know what, Kaya, what it's like when you're preparing for like anything sport. Like I used to be on the school swim team, and that was always, I always remember the night before just being nervous. Even though we would have practiced, we always swam against a different school. So yeah, it was always like a nervous time when that came around. So what I've done, I've brushed it up, guys, and I'm not gonna, hi Noodle, how are you? How are you doing? I'm not going to put this color anywhere that there isn't brows, which sometimes people do just to make it look fuller, but I can understand that. But actually in the weather and things like that, if you go out and there's no brow there, the color is just going to come off. So this is what it looks like. It's like a twist cap. I'm glad that you're good. I'm glad, like a twist cap. And I'm just going to look, I've got a mirror just above the camera. And as you can see, I'm just doing like brow strokes. I'm not doing a line. And it just gives that kind of, as you can see, just makes it more natural looking, instead of just doing a big line, which I know was really popular years and years ago, but now it just looks a bit more natural. And then what you can do is just brush it out again. So that's what we're going to do. I'm good. I've had a day off today. I was on an overnight last night, so I was recovering today. I bought everything for a smoothie. I'm trying to be like super healthy. And then my smoothie maker broke. So I've got all the ingredients, and then my smoothie maker just decided, the blenders just decided it didn't want to work. So yeah. Oh, you're back, Kaya. But yeah, other than that, I've been good. So I've got a weekend off this weekend, so I'm happy about that. Okay, so I'm just gonna, again, flicking upwards with the brush. I was just saying, Kaya, I understand the nervousness of, when you're going back into sports in school. I used to be on the swim team. And when we played against another school or swam against another school, I was always nervous the night before, So yeah, again, all I'm going to do is, again, stroke like. So I'm not going to, as you can see, I'm just following. There's a mirror here, guys, as well. So I'm not staring into the camera. Of course, Kaya, have a great day tomorrow, and good luck in your, no, that's fine. Good luck in the, with your sports tomorrow. And I hope the rest of your week goes really well. Okay, so we're just going to brush that out. You don't have to be sorry. That's absolutely fine. You don't have to be sorry. I know it's late where you are, so I appreciate that you came on, Kaya, and have a great week. Okay, guys, so we're just brushing that into place. So it just kind of looks more natural. I'm going to take some water, guys, because I need to. I ran out of my straws, annoyingly. I prefer straws, but there you go. Noodle, I love your makeup. Thank you. I'm trying to kind of go light, not too heavy, but because I have so much redness, I'm trying to just color correct and make everything look a bit fresher. So yeah, I woke up with this, guys, and I said it in my video today. It's not itchy or anything. I've just got this like red skin rash type thing. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't hurt or anything. I just woke up with it. I saw it in the mirror this morning. I was like, what's going on? No, hopefully it just calms down and goes away. I have no idea what it is. Love 33 KD2KW. Whoa. I need silk sheets, boss. Okay. So that's it so far, guys. What I'm going to do is, because you can use this throughout, this is the Rimmel the Multitasker Primer Mist and Setting Spray. You can use it throughout your kind of makeup application, and it just freshens everything up. It smells amazing, like you're in a spa. It's amazing, guys. Absolutely amazing. It just smells great, but you have to stop spraying it because obviously it is a primer and setting spray. But no, it's a very nice product. Hexy Isnash. Hi, lovely. Would you like to sign up for £1 million? Noodle, have you watched Stranger Things season 5? No, I'm waiting. I'm going to the hospital. I have to go to hospital and I have to stay for 5 nights in late April, early May time. And I am keeping Stranger Things. I think I'm one of the only people in the world who hasn't watched Stranger Things, but I'm starting to kind of finish up. Sorry, a comment just caught my eye there. Meow. Okay. I'm trying to finish up everything else, so I'm leaving Stranger Things for when I'm in hospital because I'm going to need something to do. Right? I'm doing my writing, but I'll need something to do. Oh yeah, you said something on your last live about me. Whoa, I don't know what that means. Hi, Candice. I know. I was saying earlier on, I hope you're okay. I know you're saying you were sick. You broke your leg. Yeah, I know. I was saying earlier on, I hoped you were okay and how you were doing, because we were talking about sports, and Kaya was saying that she's got like a netball happening, and she was really kind of nervous about it. So yeah, how is your leg doing? Are you okay? Yeah, it's really good. It will keep you entertained. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. Hi, Aries. How are you? How's your day been? For me right now, it's about half 8, I think. Jackson, I've just had a word with my stepmom about my exam on Monday. And she said it's not a big deal. No, I mean, it's not just kind of go into it feeling confident as you can, and then just let it go. You've done your best, and just kind of make sure you're okay. You're good. I'm glad, Aries. So we've kind of, Candice, it does not hurt that bad. That's good. I'm glad. Are you back in school, or? Are you still at home? So that's kind of that, guys. I've got a new highlight coming, so I would have done a highlight, but it's on its way. This is what we're gonna be using today. I'm not gonna do the lips yet, but this is the e.l.f. Glow Reviver in Strawberry Shortcake. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna move on to the eyeshadow now. Hi, Paolo, sorry. I'm gonna take some water. But let me know how you guys are doing, guys. Tassos, how are you getting on? How's the things with you? I went for like 2 days last week, but now I'm in the March break. Oh yeah, of course the schools have their, is it the half term or the mid? No, it's half term, isn't it? Aries, are you talking about me like I'm doing school tomorrow? Candace was off school, I think, because of her leg. So I'm just asking if she was back. And also Kaya, who's left now, was going to school tomorrow, and she, I think, has a netball that she was a bit nervous about. But if you're, bye Noodle, take care. Aries, if you're going to school tomorrow, what I mean is I think some of the schools have stopped for like midterms or a break. So maybe you're on a break right now. But yeah, are you going to school tomorrow, Aries? Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to pop that back. These are going down in price, guys. These are, I've just used it. This is the coral. But definitely take a look at them, guys. They're really nice. Sorry, I just got a message. Okay, so we're going to go in with the W7 Socialite palette. It's the only thing, actually, I've been really into skincare and foundations and getting the right foundation that I haven't in a very long time. Really got a new palette. So sorry, I just got, you said meow was something racist about Ireland, or am I wrong? Meow? No, it's not. I think somebody was saying something along those lines about Ireland. I can't remember. It's not last night. I think it was the one before. Cyprus was nuked by Iran, so I better postpone going back for now. Absolutely. I know there's crazy things happening right now. I'm in the UK, and Trump is, let's just say, not very happy with the UK right now. So yeah, I think you should stay where you are for sure. Is your family okay though? Have you been in contact with your dad and things like that? Do you know brain rot? Everyone in my school keeps talking about that. No, I don't. I don't know that. So this is what the palette looks like, guys. It's a dupe for the I think, is it the Huda Beauty Nudes palette? It's been around for a very long time. So we're going to do some primer, and I have got the primer. I remembered it this time, guys. Is it like when you can't think, or like you've got too much on in your mind? Is that what it means? Like, say you've got too much going on in your mind and you can't focus or something like that. Or is it something else? Okay. Okay, so we're just going, this is the Profusion eyeshadow primer base. You can use concealer. You don't necessarily have to use an eyeshadow primer. But this is quite good, guys. It's white, but it does calm down on the skin because it rots. I've just had a word with my stepmom. Yes, you said that before, I think, about that. Because it rots everyone's brains. I have a cold and I can't stop coughing. Oh, it's that time of the year, isn't it? It's that time of the year. My friend has a really bad chest infection at the minute. I hope you do feel better soon, because it's not nice. It's one of those things. Coughs really affect your sleep as well when you're trying to sleep at night. So yeah, I do hope that gets better. Okay. So as you can see, it looks really, really kind of pale, but actually when it goes into the skin, it's but guys, so much is going on in the world. I think just look after yourself, your friends, your family. Hey, Jackson. And try to kind of focus on your circle. I think when we look at the TV right now, one of my friends was saying the other day, you can't just help be overwhelmed, which I totally agree with. And I just think, let's just focus on ourselves and our family. And this just wants to stay there. Of course it is. Okay, well, we're going to be putting eyeshadow on, but okay, so that's just stayed where it is. My cat is making a mess, and I am too, but I now have to clean up. Oh, wow. Have you seen the viral dumpling squishy? I haven't. See, that's just caught in the corner. Okay, things like that annoy me, but I'll, you know, it's fine. When we have the eyeshadow on, we'll be okay. Brain rot is the mindless scrolling and watching dumb shorts. Watch people like Kira and you're good. Thank you for that. Aries, I did. Okay. Oh, I'm terrible at doom scrolling. Honestly, I'm terrible. Sorry. Yes, guys, that's annoying me now, but I'm not sure, but we're gonna leave it be right now. So yes, we're gonna go in. I'm gonna go into the just the lower lid, and we're gonna go in with this creamy color. Just a creamy color. I'm gonna use my fingers for this one. We've given the on this side we've given the primer time to set. I am catching up on Smallville, guys. I know I keep talking about it, but oh my gosh. It's based on a younger Superman, but actually it goes into a lot more of that. It's more like the characters. It's quite good. I like it. I'm on season 8 right now, and there's only 2 seasons left. So once I get into something, guys, I really, really do. I don't finish it till the end. But I'm seeing Tara, Sophie this weekend on Saturday. I'm looking forward to catching up with Sophie. I haven't seen her in a long time. Tara is on my posts, guys. That's Sophie's dog. She's so sweet. But she's still got a lot of anxiety. If we leave the house and she's there on her own for too long, she just gets really nervous. So we're trying to work on that. So it just means if Sophie needs to go somewhere or travel, usually I babysit or one of her friends babysits. But she's on my channel post section, so definitely take a look. So all I'm doing is just separating kind of the Candace, I have a question for you. Sure. This is just going to separate and make the kind of other lashes or the other kind of colors really pop. 6 Feet Under was a good series. Did you like House? I love House. I love House. I haven't watched the whole thing, but I love House, and I like Watson. You know the new Watson. He works in a hospital. Yeah, if you watch the new Watson, like it's only been out since last year. It's a series. That's good too. Still waiting for Rookie. I think Rookie is starting again here next month. I love Rookie. So yeah. Okay, so now that we've kind of got that clear, what I'm going to do, this is called Debutante, and we're just going to go on the upper crease with that, with a crease brush, an eyeshadow crease brush. I made a mess because I was making a gift present for my teacher. Her name is Miss Kindness. Wow, what a name for a teacher. Candace, I will be back in 1 second. Okay, so this is just a fluffy brush. We're going to use the Debutante color here. Hopefully it's a nice kind of, I'm hoping it's lighter. I do need a new eyeshadow palette, guys. Everything else I'm updating, and I decluttered a huge amount of my makeup the other day. But definitely take a look at my new video. It's out today. It's just a review of the Cloudtopia blushes from Maybelline. And I actually use the Maybelline Lifter foundation as well. So we're just getting that into you. Okay, so as you can see, I'm really building this up, guys, because I don't want it to look too, because if you look, it does look quite light, but when it goes on, it's really, really kind of a deep color. So I'm just trying to build it up. Candace, me 10, how old are you? Are you 10, Candace? Candace, I have a question for you. Okay. So I'm just building that up. Okay, so just building it up, guys, and then we're going to go in with a like a shimmer, and we're going to go in with this one here. This is called, if I just tell you the name, Old Money. So that's what that looks like, and we're just going to bring that into the inner corners and just bring that out, and that's what that looks like. Okay, like that. Aries, you're kind of an artist. Wow. What do you paint or draw? What do you do? That's amazing. It's good to have like a talent like that, isn't it? One of my friends is she paints a lot of portraits, so she does like life drawings. She does a lot of portraits. She's done portraits of, I think, the royal family. So we're just kind of building that outwards, and it's like a kind of a strawberry berry color, but definitely springtime. Yeah. On this side. Okay, I think then we're going to go with the outer V with a little bit of a different, like a darker color, but I'm going to just take some water. Draw some stuff in black and white. Oh, is that like the charcoal colors where you can kind of blend everything in? Tassos, so how are you feeling? I'm okay. I'm kind of feeling today I had a huge migraine. I had to kind of lie down for that. But you don't actually sleep, you just try to, in the dark room. But I'm, considering how I was a long time ago, I am okay, and I feel a bit more, I'm less apprehensive now about going to hospital because I feel like they're going to find an answer. So I need to stop being so nervous about it and just kind of go with the flow. Okay. You do it with pencil. Wow, so it's like a gray. Why did you start making content on YouTube? I don't know why you don't go viral. You're really good at it. Well, when I first came to the UK, I was in a relationship, and they had a lot of friends, and obviously I didn't, because obviously I'm from Ireland. All my friends were back home or they were traveling. So I'd seen a few people that I followed on YouTube create a channel, and so I thought, since I've got this time on my hands, and before I had made the friends I have now, I'll just kind of do it as a kind of a hobby when I'm not working or studying. And then it kind of just, I never really focused on the subscribers. I'm more focused on trying to kind of just do something creatively. And then that kind of made me inspired to kind of do a makeup course. I did freelance makeup artistry with QC Makeup Academy with Nathan Johnson. So I did that makeup course, which was amazing. And then through that, I started to did some freelance work, but it wasn't very like regular kind of jobs. It was like weddings, special occasions, but unless you know people or you work at a makeup counter, it's not like regular work. But it was great when I did it. It was amazing to meet the families and the brides and things like that. I did some prom makeup for people, but I think initially it was just to kind of express myself and have things to do until I started to kind of, kind of branch out and make friends and things like that. But yeah, what I'm going to do now, guys, I think the subscriber count probably is due to, there was a while where things were happening, and maybe I think there was 2 or 3 years where there was like no videos, and then there was, and so up and down kind of like that. But yeah, so hopefully it does build up. But I've only started to go live since last year, so I haven't been doing lives very long. But it's I know I enjoy it. I do enjoy it. You're lucky because I wanted to be a YouTuber and I wasn't allowed. Oh, okay. Do you mean like by YouTube, or do you mean by family? This one is called Members Club, and we're going to use this on the outer V. I think I started watching, and she's a little bit, I think the first person I started watching was, and she's definitely not everyone's cup of tea, and I wouldn't say jump over and, was Trisha Paytas. She was one of the first people I watched. And then Emily Noel. she's still on. She does makeup, a lot of makeup. And then Tatiana Ward, she's called Beat Face Honey now, and she's worked with Nicki Minaj. So they were the kind of 3 channels I followed. Your family, oh, is it because of your age, or do you think when you're older they'll let you do it? What would you do it if it was for you? What would you do? Would you do makeup, or would you do gaming, or what would you do if you could? So you can see it's a very similar color to this. This one just is shimmer, and this one is just like a matte color. Then we're going to go in with a deeper kind of burgundy, and that's going to be the outer V. Okay, so we're just going to blend that with a blending brush. Yeah, you do art for sure. Do you have like a TikTok or anything like that? I know Instagram has an age limit, doesn't it? You have to be like 16 or something like that. Not sure about TikTok, but just to get yourself noticed. Okay, what we're going to do now is go in with Nouveau Riche. Oh, you're 7. Okay. Yeah, maybe when you're older. I think if you're 7, probably a bit young, I understand. Okay, so this is Nouveau Riche, and you can see it's a lot darker, but it is going to be the outer V color. So we're just going to place that and then blend it with the blending brush. But definitely when you're older, I'm sure your parents won't mind. Okay, so it kind of gives a smoky effect. Now I'll just show you guys if there are other shimmers you could do there. So you've got a lot of options. I have to go eat supper by. Are you still going to be live at 6 or 7? I'll probably be, I don't know where you are, but I'm in the UK. It's about 8:30, 8:45 now. Not very much longer, I'd imagine. I'm kind of finished the makeup soon. Yeah, but absolutely, you go, Candice, have your supper, have a really good evening. It was really great to speak to you. I'm glad you're feeling better with your leg, and I hope you do recover from the cough and everything. But I may not be on, it depends when you come back. But if not, you can always catch up, and I'll definitely see you again. I'm back on live on Sunday, so if you're around then, for sure. And I've got a new video up today too, if you'd like to take a look at that. Okay, but yeah, have a good evening. We're going to then go in with that blusher brush, sorry, blending brush, and go there. Okay, so I can see there's a little bit of fallout there, but we're just gonna, I still actually have to have dinner. It's really bad. I was doing a lot of cleaning. I caught up on a show I was watching. I got food in and I haven't made anything yet, so I know I'm having it late tonight. This is kind of had a fallout here on the eyeshadow. Okay. Sometimes my cat opens the door when I was sleeping and he ran under the bed, so I had to wait, and I needed to stay awake to get him when he came out of the bed. Oh, wow. Is it a kitten or old? You'll have to remind me, Tassos, because so much happens on an overnight. I almost forget what we talk about on the live. So definitely remind me about that. So much happens. It's a kitten. Oh, lovely. Very sweet. What color is it? Okay, so this, guys, I think just needs maybe the sponge will help with that. We're almost done, I think, guys. Where have I put my sponge? Right in front of me. Okay. Okay, that's a bit better. You're sure it's my imagination? Okay. Okay. Right, now I'm going to go in with 2 mascaras. This is the Fenty Beauty, and it's the Hella Thick mascara from Rihanna. I'll probably go under the lids or under the bottom lashes, and then with the top I'm going to go with the waterproof mascara. It's the Thrill Seekers from Rimmel. Okay, so we're going to do that. I'm going to do one more setting spray, and then we're going to do the mascara, and then we're almost there. Okay, so we're just going to spray this. Okay. Have you listened to K-pop Demon Hunters movie? No, I haven't. Okay, so we're just going to go. My lash curler is being cleaned right now, so we're just going to go ahead with the mascara. Okay, sorry guys. Okie doke. So this is it, guys. It's kind of like a thicker consistency at the top, and then it kind of goes in at the middle. It's really good. You should see it. I will definitely take a look. Definitely. So I'm just looking into the mirror here, guys. There's a mirror just by the camera. So if it looks like I'm staring into the camera, there is a mirror beside it. Just it's on Netflix. I'll definitely take a look. I can't wear false lashes, which I say a lot, guys. So then I'm always on the lookout for kind of really good waterproof mascaras. It's just the it's basically the glue that I have an aversion to, like an allergic reaction to. Okay. There will obviously be pictures too, but it was great to chat to you all tonight, guys. It's really good when I get to speak to you all, find out how your week is. And then I knew that was going to happen. You know, chat to new people too is always great. The heating has not been on today, guys, but I don't know why it's just so warm up here. I was going to put the fan on, but it makes a ridiculously loud sound, so I don't think we'll do that. Yeah, I had somebody in who, I know there's a lot of younger viewers on, but a friend of mine had got let's just say kind of a person that does this for a living, and they had this kind of machine that we couldn't hear anything, but they could. So we couldn't hear anything when they press play, but when we play it back, they can hear something. So yeah, we went through that, and then they did like Sage and stuff like that. So yeah, I know we've got a couple of younger viewers, so that's fine. Okay, so I'm just going to do some fallout rescuing here, guys. So we're just going to take that out. Yeah, my place. Yeah. So we're just going to take that out. Of course, that's making it 10 times worse. Okay. Of course, just at the end of a live, something like this would happen, guys. Okay. We might just use a piece of is you put too much mascara on your eyelashes, they will fall off. That's very true. And don't forget, you can get eyelash conditioner as well, which is great. Eyelash conditioner is amazing. If you leave it on overnight, it's really good after you do your cleansing. It's really good for your lashes. And that's very right. Never put too much on. Don't wear it too much. In fact, if you have, you know, long lashes, try to forego long mascara, or even just wear like a clear mascara if you want to. This is definitely not going the way I wanted it to go, guys. Okay. There's always something, guys, isn't there? Okay, we're just gonna let that be for now. I'm gonna do the other side. The light is starting to fade. My newer light arrived today, guys. It's huge, so I think I just didn't have time to put it all together, so I will be putting it all together. There's 3 lights here that I'll be very happy to say goodbye to. This is a newer, it's a 15-inch round kind of light, and it attaches the phone in the middle. Really bright, amazing. So yeah, and my batteries for the roses in the background arrived as well. So the next live will be very different. I can't wait, guys. One light, just a switch on, no charger, just plug it in. And then my background will have like baby pink roses. They're so nice. I actually have them to the side of me now, but there's like a special, a certain type of battery it needs. So I had batteries, but it's such little small batteries it needs. So it'll be so much better, quicker to set up, everything like that. So I'm just going from the inside out, guys. Inside out. Okay. Not going to kind of, as you say, you don't want to overdo it. There will be pictures, but I'm so grateful for the light, guys. It's actually from Neewer, and they gave me a discount because basically I do have a Neewer light up here. Now, Neewer is Neweer. It's a brand, and this does little to nothing. And this didn't cost, it wasn't exactly cheap, but it's Neewer. They're an amazing brand. So I gave them feedback. They gave me the money back that I paid for this, and then they offered the 15-inch round light for not for free, but for at a really good discount. So I do have to figure out how to set it up, but literally I've seen other people do it, and once it's all set up, guys, you just plug it in, turn it on, amazing. So yeah. Okay, and I can see how many, the mascara is not going the way we want to, guys, is it? And the lighting is dying by the second, so I will obviously show it in the pictures. We might try something here, guys. Hang on. I think we're just going to have to do that for now. I will fix up the mascara afterwards. I was going to do the Hella Thick mascara, but I feel like it's not going to, we're having sort of bad luck with the mascaras, so we're not going to go there. I don't know if that's actually helping in any way, but okay. We're going to turn that off because it's not amazing. Okay. Right. So what I'm going to do, because I am looking a little bit, so he asked us to leave the house, me and my friend Suze. She's really kind of, she's very welcoming into things. She's always been spiritual anyway. She knew this person. He said, you leave the house, and then he does the sage, and then everything calms. And then we came back in, and he did like a kind of a prayer, I think. Not a spiritual prayer, but just like a prayer. And then he said, leave all the windows open and stuff like that, which we did. Nothing so far has happened, which is really good. But he did have feedback of kind of what he saw or heard. So anyway, that's probably for another time. Okay, I'm just going to kind of mattify some of this, guys. We're going to put on the lipstick, and then I think we are just about done. And I think I need to get something to eat. You know, it's a good series when you forego eating. So if you're wondering what I'm doing here, guys, it's looking a little bit oily. So we're just going to mattify a couple of things. Okay. I think particularly because Tassos, this seemed to kind of follow me to another house. They were kind of concerned with that. But he was very, very helpful and insightful, and he knew what he was doing, you know. And yeah, so fingers crossed, here it goes, as they say. So that's just mattified it down, guys. I cannot wait for this light to be set up. I can only apologize for the bad lighting. Honestly, this is the last video or live that this will look this way. So this is the last thing we're doing, guys. This is the e.l.f. and it's the Glow Reviver Melting Lip Balm, and it is in Strawberry Shortcake. So what I'll do is I'll pop it on my hand, and then I'll pop it on, and then that'll be it, guys. Definitely follow me on my social media. I know I've been absent for a while. I am going to get back into that. Strawberry Shortcake. I am going to get into that, guys. Back into it. I apologize for Instagram being so quiet. So you kind of build up a color, and then you can, it smells amazing, guys. It smells like vanilla. So again, guys, this is the last time this lighting is even going to look this way. Okay, so there we go. You can see why I kind of lightened up on the blush, because these are quite strong, so I didn't want the blush to take over. The bronzer is quite light, nice kind of springtime look. I think I'm just about finished now, guys. We're going to do one more setting spray. Again, if you don't like the matte look, I would suggest something like the e.l.f. This is the Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. You shake it to activate. It's a mist, so it's not as thick as a spray. But I would definitely, if you're more into the dewy look, definitely look at that. And I guess I feel like Tassos, you just never know what's out there. I wasn't somebody that was going to look for these kind of things in life, but it happens. And he was very insightful, and yeah, he was very helpful, really helpful, and actually calmed me down a lot and just made me very kind of relaxed. And what he said made sense and things like that. So nice guy, really nice guy. So I'm just going to spray this. Okay, so this is the look. I'm sure the photos, guys, with the lighting will look a lot better. I do apologize for the lighting towards the end. But as I said, the new lighting is here, thankfully. And this lighting can go. I'm so happy to see it go. Hi, Aries. I'm so happy to see it go, guys. So this is the look, guys. There will be photos. I do want to say a thank you to all of you. I love speaking to you guys. The only thing I don't like is we're all getting into conversation and I have to go. But do kind of take a look at my videos. My next live will be 8 o'clock UK time on Sunday. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all there. Thank you so much, guys. This is the end result. I will have photos in a moment. I do appreciate you all. I know the subscribers are building now, which I do appreciate. There's going to be a lot more kind of activity on my social media very shortly. I know I've been absent on that for a while. I do apologize for that. So this is it, guys. Really do have a great day. If it's daytime there, if it's nighttime, I hope you have a good sleep. I'm going to be asleep in about an hour, I think. Take care, guys. Always follow me on Instagram. I've got TikTok as well. And I'll see you all really, really soon. And take care.